Hey Kevin, I thought I'd give you a just a sense of our garden. If you're coming in November, which I hope you are, it's not going to look like this. So I thought I'd give you just like a quick little tour of what we have right now. I think I mentioned my housemate is a professional landscaper, and she specializes in native plants and in food. So the only sun we get is on this patio, and I'll give you little chapters, I guess, of what my life here looks like. It's pretty great life. Okay, so I'm going to flip this around. This is the back door with shoes that have had it. And we have, see if I can go a little bit of distance here. Tomatoes, cukes, more tomatoes. And I shouldn't go quite so fast. This is a really cool little gate back here. It's on this side, it's this bright pink color, and on the other side, it's the green that you see on the handle. And we have this cryptomeria here. Gives us some privacy between our neighbors and us. We're going to get the sun, a direct hit on the sun. We grow herbs. We have an apple tree here that is probably not going to make it. It doesn't get enough sun because of the arbutus here, a tree that we love. And so we're going to replace it with something else. We have, this is a really interesting plant. I'll give you some more specifics just to give you sort of a lay of the land here. The walks have not been picked up. We have a very large walnut tree that drops constantly, like day to day, requires pickup. So this is the backyard, and we're coming back to the patio. We've got two apple trees here, straight over here. These are called columnar apples. They're very narrow. I think they can grow to about 6 feet tall. We, of course, wrap the apples so that the codling moths don't get them all before we get to them. In the window you see, there's a perch for my birds. And then there's a sunflower that's seen better days. We have a lot of plants for pollinators here. More tomatoes, more cukes. And we also have hummingbirds. The hummingbirds love these plants right here. And more herbs. And then in the center section, just to give you sort of we have peppers, squash, basil, and then intermixed in that are plants that attract pollinators for everything here. And just to keep going back a little bit farther, that tree is really beautiful. This is a Stordia. I first learned of these in the Arboretum, and they're really magnificent. They have tons of character. Let's see, that is a kind of nettle. I don't think it's called a hedge nettle. It looks awful right now. It's the end of the season, but it's really great for hummingbirds. This is what's called a keyhole bed. It's in the shape of a keyhole, and it's just shored up with wood. The wood feeds the soil. It's really probably a little hard to get the shape of it, but there's the keyhole shape. And we grow all kinds of things in it. Blueberries. And this is a really cool plant. This is a clove currant. That's what it's called. The berries taste like cloves. It's really great for fixing nitrogen in the soil. This is a aronia. This is a medicinal berry. It's a little bitter, but it's Kimberly uses it for, she cooks it down, and it needs to be processed in a certain way. I don't know how much you can see there. This is a really cool lily that, of course, is gone. Season is over. But this comes back like a tree. And that started happening when it couldn't. It was blocked one year, about 5 years ago. And instead of being a wimpy stem coming back the next day or the next year, it came back with this massive stalk. It actually is the same as these, but it was one of these situations where I think it just said, no way is anyone going to keep me from growing. It's really cool. These are plants of Kimberly's for clients. We have this really great canopy back here. It's really hard to see. Those green pots that you see are for collecting walnuts. The squirrels eat the good ones, and they leave the black gooey ones for us. So this is a little space that we use to protect ourselves so we don't get killed by the walnuts. It feels like sometimes that could happen. That structure back there is a garage, and we call it an office. It's really storage. Lots of bird baths, of course. 2 in the back, 2 in the front. On the pedestal for birds that like to perch. And then this is like a little secret garden back here. And we have another bird bath here. It's pretty hidden for birds who are injured, new fledglings, mammals, and there's a lot of birds that just want to be on the ground. Oh, there's so much here. So much here. So I'm just going to give you a walk through. Back here. That's a vine maple. It's red flowering currant for the hummingbirds. It's coming in sort of dark. I don't know how much you can see. Let's see. Red flowering currant. Another apple tree. Different kind. Here's another apple tree. We actually have 5. Soon to have 4. And let's see. Evergreen huckleberry is a really important plant for wildlife and for soil quality. This is a serviceberry, and I wanted to show you. This is the walnut. It's about 100 years old. It's massive. Dominates the backyard. It's a beautiful, beautiful tree. It's a really hard tree to have in an urban lot because those walnuts come down hard and fast. And the trunk on this is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can really get a sense of it, but it is just a beautiful, beautiful tree. So, oops, I'm going to take you back here. This is another little bed here in the corner. This plant is a relative of the artichoke. And it's not, the tops are not edible like artichokes, but the bees love them. So we grow them for that. They go all the way down to the ground in the winter, and they come back. That's probably about a good 7 to maybe even 8 feet tall. Just so much energy. It's almost like a sunflower, just really huge. And then we cut down the stalks and use them for bees, because the bees like to nest in them. This is a gumi that doesn't get enough sun. Lots of flowers, lots of pollinators, but because of this culprit, this faces west, it doesn't get enough sun. We're trying to figure out what to do here. Oregano, which bees absolutely love. Let's see, there's a honeybee right there. And then this is the patio. And if you're interested, I'll give you more tours of the other sides of the house. The front is really cool. It's like a park. So I thought I'd just get this for you. A little change of pace for all the things that you are going through right now. I'll introduce you to my birds too. I think you'd enjoy that. Okay. Take good care. I hope you enjoy this, and let me know if you'd like more video. Okay, bye.